Uh, Steph, Steve, Draymond, all the guys have talked about how there's just kind of this lack of urgency when it comes to just addressing defensive issues. What do you guys need to do to, play with more urgency on that end of the?
I mean, it's the communication, understanding what we're trying to do in terms of making teams uncomfortable. So we gotta get, more aggressive. I think be the first one to strike instead of reacting to what everybody's doing. I think there has to be a feeling and an understanding that, and I think Draymond talked about it after the game in the locker room, that every team is coming after us with their best effort, knowing, we're the defending champs. And whether you were, out there on the floor in the playoff run or the finals, whatever, like, we know what that feels like, but everybody has to meet that intensity from the jump and give ourselves some momentum on that in the floor to make teams uncomfortable. So communicating, being the first one to attack and, set the tone for, Warrior defensive, championship level basketball on that end of the floor. We haven't done it consistently enough to give ourselves a chance to win games like tonight.
Does everyone know kind of how to do that? Because a lot of the guys that were on that are on this year's team, either that was their first championship last season or weren't on the team. Do you think it's a little, I don't know, different for them to have that championship cloud and have everyone coming out against you guys like that?
I mean, you got to get the reps, and you got to either take what you saw or felt in small spurts and apply it to, the opportunities that everybody has this year. So we are capable for sure. We have the right talent, athleticism, physicality. You just have to put it all together as a group and do it for a sustained amount of time over the course of the game. 4 quarters where they almost scored 30 in every quarter. It's not going to win many basketball games. I don't care who you're playing.
Do the early issues that this team faces have more to do with cohesion or effort?
I think the effort's been pretty solid. It's just when it's not, cohesive, when it's not, protecting each other, when we're not all on the string, you can have guys, locked in trying to do the right thing, but it just doesn't lead to any results. So this is a very interesting time too, because I know Coach talks about it a lot when we have, the schedule we've had across country and all. That's not obviously not excuses, but in terms of trying to learn through film, through talking about it, instead of being able to rep it out in practice and all that, for the young guys to be able to feel that's tough. So we'll get there. It's still October, which is crazy. 7 games in. We would love to have a better record and be feeling a little bit better about ourselves, but we don't ever want it to be where you're too somber about where we're at right now.
You guys are fouling a bunch right now. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Late reacting instead of being, like I said, being the aggressor. Most of how you start possessions is once the first domino falls, you usually either, pulling over late or closing out late, or, they are driving with no help and your only little chance to stop them is to try to reach and get a deflection or something like that, so you're out of position. Trying to think, because they had one more foul than we did. We had some bad fouls, so I guess maybe it's the type of fouls too that kill momentum and put them on the free throw line. That's 38 to 25. That's tough to overcome.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate that.
There's way more shooting.